Today we're going to talk about multiplying mixed numbers. You can multiply a mixed number by a fraction, and you can multiply a mixed number by a mixed number. You have to work these out in a total different way than you do multiplying a fraction by a fraction. You cannot multiply with a mixed number until you turn it into an improper fraction. You can't multiply until your mixed number is an improper fraction. It would be easy if you could do that, but you can't do it that way. You must make it an improper fraction. So turn your mixed number into an improper fraction. Once you do that, you will be multiplying an improper fraction times a proper fraction. Then all you have to do is multiply straight across and simplify. Let's just get started by doing some examples. 3 1/8 times 2/3. The first thing I notice is that I have a mixed number. So I cannot multiply until I convert my mixed number into an improper fraction. In case you forgot, remember mixed numbers make me mad because you had to multiply, then you had to add, and then you had to write it all over your denominator. So 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25 over 8. So my new problem becomes 25 over 8 times 2/3. All I do now is multiply straight across. 25 times 2 is 50. 8 times 3 is 24. I notice that I have an improper fraction, so now I'm going to have to convert it back into a mixed number. So 50 divided by 24 goes 2 times. 2 times 24 is 48. I subtract and get a remainder of 2. So my answer is 2 whole times and 2 over 24 left over. But I notice very quickly that 2 over 24 are both even, so I can divide both of them by 2, so I get 2 1/12. So my final answer is 2 1/12. 3 1/8 times 2/3 is 2 1/12. Let's try another one. 2 1/2 times 4/5 equals. The first thing that I notice is I have a mixed number. So I cannot multiply until I convert that mixed number into an improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. And I write it all over the denominator I started with, which was a 2. Then I times it by the fraction I had. I multiply straight across. 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 5 is 10. I notice very quickly that 20 over 10 is an improper fraction, and I don't even need to set that up to divide because I know 10 will go into 20 2 times. So my answer is 2. My answer is 2. Let's try another one. 6/11 times 1 1/3 equals. Now this one, my fraction comes first and my mixed number comes second. That is fine. You do the same thing. Convert that to an improper fraction. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Keep it over the denominator you had, so that would be 4/3. To get my answer, I multiply straight across. 6 times 4 is 24. 11 times 3 is 33. 6 times 4 is 24. 11 times 3 is 33. And I noticed that 3 will go into both of these. 3 are going to 24/8, and 3 are going to 33/11. So 6/11 times 1 1/3 is 8 over 11. Let's just review real quick. Keep your fraction. Convert 1 1/3 to an improper fraction. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4 over 3. Multiply straight across. 6 times 4 is 24. 11 times 3 is 33. 3 will go into both of these. Divide by 3, and you get 8/11. Let's try one now that contains two mixed numbers. 2 1/5 times 4 and 2/5. I have two mixed numbers. I cannot multiply until I convert both of these into an improper fraction. Now, these are very time consuming, and sometimes kids get discouraged, but don't. The process is very simple. You've just got to take your time and make sure you do it. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11, so that becomes 11/5 times 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 2 is 22, so that becomes 22/5. Then I multiply straight across. 5 times 5 is 25. Now, this is why sometimes kids get discouraged. You now have a double-digit multiplication problem when you have 11 times 22. So take your time. I've taught you how to multiply by 2 digits. Just take your time and work it out. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Bring down a 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. We add 2, 4, 2. So you get a pretty large number, 242/25. You should notice very quickly that 242/25 is an improper fraction, so you're going to have to divide. I know that 25 won't go into 2. I know that 25 won't go into 24. So I've taught you, if you don't have a clue what to do, start with 5. I know that 25 times 5 is 125, so I'm just going to jump up to 9 to see if it's closer. 45, carry your 4, give me 225. So it'll go 9 times 25 is 225. I subtract, that becomes a 12, that becomes a 3. 12 minus 5 is 7, 3 minus 2 is 1. So my final answer is 9 whole times 17 left over 25. 9 and 17 25ths. Like I said, multiplying by mixed numbers is not hard. It's just time consuming. So don't get frustrated. Don't give up. Just take your time and do the best you can do. Let's try one more, and then you can try some on your own. Go ahead. You've got two mixed numbers. You've got to convert both of those to improper fractions. 8 times 3 is 24, plus 2 is 26/3, times 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11/2. And then I noticed that I could simplify by crisscrossing, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Remember, I taught you the trick. You can crisscross simplify if you can. 2 will go into 2 once. 2 will go into 26 13 times. I can't crisscross with 3 and 11. So I know that 3 times 1 is 3. I don't know 13 times 11, so I'm going to have to work it out. Don't forget, take your time. You know how to multiply by double digits. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. Bring down a 0. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. I add. I get 143. Now, I know that 143/3 is an improper fraction. I'm going to have to convert it into a mixed number. 3 will go into 14 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. I subtract. Bring down my 3. 3 will go into 23 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. I subtract and get a remainder of 2. So my final answer is 47. I have 2 left over out of 3. 47 2/3. 47 2/3. Take your time when you're multiplying by mixed numbers. Don't get in such a hurry that you make careless errors, because if you do that, you will have a little trouble. So take your time. Don't get in a hurry. Just take your time. Don't forget, I showed you this on the video yesterday, but remember, if you have some problems like 8 times 2/3, you cannot multiply until you put your 8 over a 1. So that would actually be 8 times 2 is 16. 3 times 1 is 3. You would convert that. 3 will go into that 5 times. Have 1/3 left over. Don't forget, you can't multiply by a whole number until you put it over 1.